was an interesting anecdote about Pelé and sort of Adidas and Puma. And so the story, as I understand it, was there were two brothers in Germany that started the shoe company together.
Okay.
And I don't remember what the original name of the shoe company was.
Okay.
But that's not the important part. The important part is they didn't get along so well.
Okay.
And so they each kind of went their separate ways. And one of the brothers founded Adidas.
Okay.
And the other brother founded Puma.
Okay. Interesting.
And so they were these competing brands. And so they made a deal when the World Cup came around in 1970 and Pelé was playing in the World Cup. And he was sort of the big anticipated star of the Brazilian national team in the World Cup in 1970. And so the two brothers actually made a pact that it would be way too expensive and that neither one of the companies was going to go out and solicit any sort of deal with Pelé.
Okay.
A shoe deal with Pelé. They weren't going to do it. So
Okay.
it was sort of a brother's handshake.
Okay.
That they weren't going to do this. Well,
Interesting.
somebody didn't.
One of the brothers did not play by the rules.
Did not play by the rules.
Okay.
And what they did was it was Puma, and Puma kind of went behind Adidas's back.
Okay, interesting.
And went to Pelé and said, "Hey, we're going to pay you $127,000.
$127,000. That's such a random.
Not 127. Sorry, $120,000 in 1970.
Okay. 120 grand.
Which is a lot of money.
Okay.
And we want you to wear our shoes in the match.
Okay.
But what we need you to do is once you guys get on the field.
Okay.
And you're standing in the circle about ready to kick off.
Okay.
I want you to look over at the referee and tell him to hang on. And you're going to kneel down and tie both of your shoes.
Stop 1 second here, ref.
Yeah,
I need to tie my shoes.
Exactly.
Okay.
So sure enough, and you can go back on YouTube and find the footage. It's pretty interesting. But
Hilarious.
Then, of course, they paid a cameraman.
Yeah.
To zoom in on Pelé tying his shoes at the beginning of the match.
Fantastic.
Wearing the Puma shoes.
Okay.
And it's a nice leisurely shoe tie. I mean,
Is it? Okay.
He takes a little while. He's very meticulous about the tying of the shoes.
Well, he is Pelé. I mean, he's got to tie those shoes
So
properly.
he ties the shoes, and they get, however many seconds of airtime for this.
Basically for free media time, right? Even though they paid people off, right? What did we pay the cameraman? We have no idea what the cameraman took home.
Who knows?
Right? Okay.
Who knows? But it totally worked. I think the stories I read, it was Puma had a biggest year ever in sales.
Of course they did.
Again, look it up. You can find the story.